We built this city on rock and...
So hello there folks, welcome back to Towns with Charon and Velerious.
Hello everyone.
Hello Velerious. How are things? Since 2 minutes ago when we filmed the last episode of Towns.
Oh god, since then, Sharon, it's been so bad.
It's been hectic, hasn't
As
it?
you can see, this massive mark on my arm here. The pain I'm feeling, Sharon.
So the storeroom is coming on nicely, Velerious. This is fucking epic, isn't it?
It is. It looks really nice as well.
It does. It's
We
going
want
to
to
look
get a nice
amazing.
traditional roof on it at some point, like not in the near future.
A wooden roof. No, we're roofing it.
Oh, are we?
Oh yeah, we're roofing it. Wooden roof.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
we've got so much wood. It's like, why not? We've got millions of wood,
Oh my
Velerious.
god, we have to build like some kind of temple later on, because that other orange roof looks really good for like a temple.
There's 7 bits of road left to come. We've got enough flowers for that, and there's also there's a bull in there.
We never looked at them things either that were flashing all the way through the last episode.
Well, that's just the usual.
It's probably just rubbish.
That's
but,
probably that's just some more
poison
shit.
attack from heroes. What are the heroes fighting?
The rogues, they're fighting the evil badgers. The evil badgers came.
But it says he receives poison.
Yeah, because we've discussed this before. It's like an aura ability, so it affects other people.
I know, but I thought it meant receive like poison attack.
No. It receives poison attack as a bonus to their existing attack. At some point as well, we've got to roof the tavern off. I want to do that just because I think it looks shit just sitting there by itself, but not
a bit rubbish.
after the dungeon.
Yeah.
After we get into the next level dungeon, that's something I want to do.
We don't want to be building up the town too much because we want to get the heroes.
Yeah, we do want to get the heroes earning their keep.
They are just a drain on resources at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. So, we're going to leave the town is doing this, because once that's up, I can put the roof on. In the meantime, Velerious, do we want to talk about Boris Johnson?
We do want to talk about Boris Johnson, but not the Boris Johnson that people might think.
Not the politician Boris Johnson. Our hamster, who is named after the politician Boris Johnson.
Duly named because of the fact that he has extremely long hair, and it's always a mess.
Yeah.
And he just basically walks around like he's talking bollocks.
We have a hamster called Boris Johnson. And unfortunately, Boris at the moment is sprawled out on the sofa, looking very sorry for himself. He's shaking quite a bit, and he's not very active, is he, Velerious? He's sleeping an awful lot. We've noticed over the last couple of days, Boris hasn't been moving much. He's been sleeping. Not eating, not drinking.
Yeah.
We tried to give him some milk, but he pushed me away, didn't he? He didn't want it.
He literally put his hand on the little syringe and pushed it as if
we suspect that Boris might have had a stroke. He's quite old. He's like 3 years old, and we think he's had a stroke. And it looks like he just wants to sort of sleep until he dies now, which is really sort of sad.
It is sad, but
so sad times for our lovely hamster Boris.
in a kind of way, I do kind of respect him and respect his choice.
Respect his wishes. He wants to
As
assisted suicide.
As strange as that sounds, though, that kind of like he has that kind of attitude that he doesn't want any help. He doesn't want anything. He wants.
You
to go
can
sleep
sort
and
of
just
force
go.
feed a hamster, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to stress him out.
It's not exactly force feeding, as in like you lay on their back and give him a little something that's easy to eat and everything.
Yeah.
But obviously, he doesn't want it. He wants to push you away. He just doesn't want it. He wants to turn away. I mean,
he's not having a good day, is he? To be honest, but we've put him on the sofa. He's like laid out in the sun, just chilling out now.
He's having a little go in the sun because he's not been in the sun a lot.
It's been a long winter, hasn't it? So now it's a nice sunny day.
And during the winter, he was coming out quite a lot because of the fact that he was quite cold in bed, even though he has a lot of fluffy bedding. He used to build like the most elaborate beds, and now he builds like the bottom part and then just lays in. He's like,
it's a bit like the end of an era, isn't it? Really. Yeah. It's a bit we haven't got a townie called Boris to sort of carry on in his name, but
indeed. But it's a bit of sad news, but it's obviously it's not. Hamsters don't live forever.
It's the circle of life, Boris. It's the circle of life. We've looked after him very well.
This is one thing that I was speaking to someone about recently. My driving instructor. We were on about pets that you buy for a child. Because obviously, pets you buy for a child depends on like how they're going to be in later life. If you give a child a dog or a cat, this could go through with them throughout quite a lot of their life.
Oh yeah, they live for a long time.
It's a big part on them, and when he dies, it's a big tragedy. Yeah. But if you get something like a hamster
or a goldfish or something, something that dies quickly to get them used to loss. You know what I mean?
Because even though it's a sad thing to say and everything, it is something that does happen.
Something that children have to learn about, Boris.
I mean, we've had friends who when a dog's passing away and everything, they don't seem to understand that it is that circle of life.
Yes. some people get really gutted about it, and it's like it's not something to be overly sort of sad about because it's like I don't want that yet. I forgot we have to build the roofing.
Yeah.
In fact, oh god, do I need to?
Yeah, you might need to do it weirdly on the door so it doesn't derp up.
I forgot about the shitty roofing system.
You're gonna have to do it quite quickly.
Yeah,
because otherwise they'll build that roof and be up there and be like, "Oh, I'll just put this down. Oh, it's not fitting."
Let's cancel all of that. Why is he stood on the wall now? Oh, there it goes. Oh, they did it properly anyway. Jesus, that was lucky.
Thank God.
So I can set that going again.
He must
now.
have been stuck over there.
I don't think he was stuck. I think he was just pausing while he waited for some tasks.
Maybe. That bird's just like flapping around on the wall over there.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
not a massive problem.
birds as well in this game are unable to just keep flying. They have to be going downstairs and everything.
Yeah, because I've noticed essentially they're not really flying. They're just walking.
Yeah.
And it's like, they just appear a block higher than...
Even though you have to get a bow to shoot the stupid things.
Yeah, although I don't know if we do. Craig Gomersall said if we want boots of haste, just order them and the townies will take care of it. So I don't know whether they can just eventually stab a bird if they try long enough.
Let's.
But that's not, because I want to get the story
No, I
done.
was going to say, go have a look at it. What's the actual recipe?
It just says you need a bird feather. Like, for a badger hat, you just need a badger.
Yeah, we could do the second row of roof now.
They're just doing the harvest at the moment. I want everyone
Yeah.
to go to the wheat field and then I'll put the order in.
Ulrich sat there with that badger. He's watching him. He's like, "I see you, badger. I see you. This is what I train for.
Ulrich Briggs.
I'm here to keep watch on this flower, and if you come near it, oh."
He's such a dick, Velerious.
But he's part of the presidential special flower watching.
Special flower watching initiative.
Yeah.
Now,
Can we just put roofs on the doors?
no, I have to
Right.
put one at the side first. That
Yeah.
was the trick to it, wasn't it? We have
Yeah.
to, because it has to connect to something.
I think that's the reason
So-
why the first one did it, actually, because we
Yeah.
had one at the side.
That's what we need to do. So if I do
Yeah.
that, then I can put them on the thing. She's now stood over there, which is very strange. But she can't be stuck because we have the scaffolding. What was she called?
She's that one.
Anne Leo.
She's
She has no task.
I think she is stuck. I think she can't walk over doors. Now, I don't know how she got up there in the
Shit.
first
Okay.
place, but it's okay because once the roof is done,
Yeah, but
she can walk back over there.
let's have a bit of scaffolding to get it down.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. We'll just need a bit on that back bit because they'll get stuck there, and that's it.
Yeah, I'll put some on this side as well in a sec.
She is starving up there. Though,
Yeah,
so
we need to get
that's-
it down
that's a
sort
bit
of
a
quick.
problem.
This is the fucking thing about building roofs, Velerious. Oh my god. I mean, luckily Alphalos is bringing some scaffolding to help. Good old Alphalos, man. He's on the ball. There we go.
It's
So I
all
want to be on
down.
layer
We're doing
2.
good.
There we go. That should be enough to... Oh, she's down already? She got down, Velerious. That was apparently enough.
Right.
So let me do the same on this side as well, just to make sure no one gets stuck over here.
Strange townies. They can't get stuck up there now.
You say that, Velerious,
Because
but...
they can walk over roofs, though.
Yeah, but let's...
So once they're up there, they can walk over that roof to get off.
I'd
Good.
rather be safe than sorry.
So I've noticed that the roof counts as like one block.
Why does this rogue keep casting poison attack?
I think he just does it continuously. I think. Which is the reason why
Very
you
fucking
notice
weird.
it quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it like costs mana or anything. So obviously,
Mana.
yeah. Well, that's obviously a strange concept.
Okay, scaffolding's coming up, so let's... Where's the order gone for that bit of roof?
Don't know. I don't think it was there when she was up there, actually.
Did you miss the roof building, people? Did you miss how complicated this is?
It is very complicated, but the few tactics that we have learned have seemed to work, and I'm sure that other people will be grateful for learning them.
The fact that we've had to develop
Yeah.
roofing tactics. We're back to this stage, Velerious. Back to the stage of swearing at the roof. The fucking roof, Velerious. God damn, son of a bitch roof. It's working now, look. It's working. Yes, the door
Yes.
bits are working. That's the killer.
And they're using the scaffolding up and down. It's brilliant.
That's the trickiest part of roofing, without a doubt. That's where your pro league roofing comes in.
Yeah, there should be some kind of way of them getting down from the roof, really. Or even if we could build a ladder up to high walls.
You can actually. You can build
In
a
new
vertical
towns?
ladder
Oh.
in this towns.
Oh.
But scaffolding is just easier.
It might be easier, but it's like the ladder sometimes would come in handy because you could build a ladder on one side, then on the
The
other.
ladder
and they'll have to use
is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it utilities? Yeah, it's utilities.
These are stairs.
Basically, yeah, this vertical ladder is just a
right.
column, and it's like a sort of,
see.
like a ladder attached to a
Yeah.
block sort of thing. You can use it for your dungeon as well. You remember how we had when we first opened the dungeon when I didn't realise and we had to like do some elaborate staring to get people out. Look,
You can actually just use
you can just use a vertical ladder sort of thing, but it's still quite tricky.
I mean, the stairs still look ugly towards the dungeon.
Yeah, but at least there are multiple systems in place.
Oh,
So
man.
let's
those stairs look so awesome.
get another strip of roof coming.
It's a shame you can't have a floor on each one. So, like, when it's one high, have one floor there. When it's two high, have another floor there. Because you'd have to, with this, you'd have to have two high, then have a flat bit, then have two high.
You can build a 2-high floor, but it's a son of a bitch because you're essentially roofing with wooden blocks and then
what I
doing
was
another
saying
roof
is
on
that you
top.
can't
sort
have
of thing.
one wall and then put another wall on top and have that as the second floor.
No, you'd have to
It
put
has
a
to be too
third
high
one.
all the time.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be two more on top of there.
Because
which
as
is
far
the
as I'm
second
aware,
floor.
your characters are two tiles tall.
God, if we made this even bigger, it'd just be like Asda. We'd just have a massive Asda in here. It'd be amazing.
I don't know. You'd think they wouldn't cast poison attack unless there was enemies around. That's the weird.
I think, as I said, I think because they have
Look
no
at the
mana
size
and
of
no
this
idea,
place,
they'll
like,
just keep doing
fuck
it.
me,
I
man.
know. What we need to do as well is section off
terrible!
things.
What a boss.
So we can have, like, in one corner, we'll have a crap load of
We'll do it in rows. So like, I'm pretty much one of these quadrants will be half wood, half stone.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Probably
off the
that
bat.
one. It looks
Yeah.
biggest, but it's not compared to the others. 'cause
And then
you
we'll
can't
have
see the wall.
we'll have a row that's like for colours, a row for flowers, and then like on this we'll have one for like metals and coal and stuff. So there'll be like
For
two
the,
for iron, two for coal,
yeah.
two for copper, and then later on two for gold, two for silver,
Yeah.
two for I think there's another metal, but I'm not sure. And then like we won't put ice chests in. We'll leave ice chests in the forge.
Yeah, because we don't have many eyes.
Because we don't need to have fuckloads of ice, but we can have like then we can have slime.
I mean, it
next to the
depends. If we go down a
colours
few
and
more
stuff.
dungeons and we end up finding out there's like 600 ites, we could sell them. So we might as well.
Yeah, but we can also remember we've still got storage in the market.
Yeah.
So we could put some ice chests in the market.
Yeah. We could put quite a few in there.
Yeah. So that's
We've got
something because
a lot of barrels
obviously
in
we
that
won't be
market.
storing like the mud. We'll also have the mud in there
Yeah.
with the iron and stuff. So
Mud and green slime that just seems to go everywhere.
yeah. So we will.
And bones.
There's going to be a system to it, and it's gonna be fucking epic, Velerious. I said that to Craig Gummersall. I said, just trust me, it's gonna be so epic.
I mean, this is probably the largest task we've done in here.
It's probably the biggest building I've seen on a town that I've watched.
But yeah, I said from the very beginning that the gigantic storeroom that we have access through for like all doors and everything, that we
It's
take things to the
huge.
market and everything. It'd be brilliant.
It's huge. I'm pleased with it already, Velerious. Already, I think this is fucking amazing.
Could you imagine someone who just
And
builds
then-
their entire city in?
Yeah. What we'll do then is we'll put. In fact, I can do that now, can't I? Let's just order the purple road.
Yeah.
I might as well.
We've got 26
And the idea-
citizens, so it
So
should be
just-
going fairly fast.
Basically, that is what's
Yeah.
going to happen there. So I'll harvest some flowers.
Them flowers.
Which should be
do
more
we
than
need
enough.
blue? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get blue as well.
It's a badger in the wheat field. That pig's on the flower, and Ulrich is nowhere to be seen. Oh my god, Ulrich!
Yeah.
The pig is eating
He's
the
probably
flower.
sleeping. We can't expect him to stand there 24/7.
I think we can.
Even I'm not that tight, and I hate him.
Let's dock his pay.
Let's dock his pay. He doesn't even get paid.
Exactly. he gets free reign over the bread. That is his pay.
No, he's only flour monitor. He doesn't get to deal with the bread flour.
I know, but it
It's
means
like,
that if
oh,
anyone goes and bakes some flour and he's like, oh man, I need some bread, he could just run in and get some. Everyone
Yeah.
else has to run back from dungeons and buildings and
True,
stuff.
he does get to be close
So
to the bread.
he gets free reign of all the bread and all the flour he can snort. I mean, you know, you never know with Ulrich what he's into.
Oh, this is going to take 3 episodes.
It could take a while, yeah.
I reckon we're looking at 3 episodes here.
I mean, we've got 26 citizens, so it's going a lot faster than the other roofing
Oh, yeah.
projects did.
And this is why I haven't made the guards for
Yeah.
the doors yet, because we need the citizens, we need the manpower to speed it up,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But wow. Just imagine when this is done. Oh, God. Who else has achieved something like this, Velerious?
Where are all the soldiers? We've got 2 guarding the dungeon, 1 guarding the flower.
One's a flower monitor, 2 guard the dungeon entrance, and the other 2 are patrol, like response groups. So they sort of hang around generally in here. There's Rose. She's one of them.
Should fucking whack them onto citizens while there's no sieges or anything.
Um,
There's nothing in the dungeon to come up. There's no sieges.
True, but it's like
It's
I
just-
don't want to forget who was meant to be soldiers, and then also you'd have to like recreate their group, and it's like I'd rather just leave them to their jobs. Plus, they stay happy. And like, it's like that's going to be handy when we start building some houses for citizens, having people who are already 100%.
I mean, we've already got a pig in the storeroom and a badger on the scaffolding.
I know the animals just invade, even though there's doors there. It's like animals. They've learned how to choose doors. Velerious pigs. It's not a problem with them. They just they push it with their snout, and they're in.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It is.
I like how we both keep checking to Boris.
We do keep having a quick look at what Boris is up to. Bless him.
I mean, a minute ago he had his head just laid down in the sun, and he was just like, "Oh yes, oh yes."
He's feeling a bit under the weather, isn't he?
He's not doing too well. He needs a little bit of hugging and everything. Which
But you never know, he might get over it, because sometimes some rodents that have a stroke can get over it. They sort of go into hibernation mode for a week, and then they come out of it fine.
The only interesting thing is that for a hamster that shakes when he walks, there's only 4 illnesses it can be. And we
know it's not wet tail, so don't go leaving us comments going, "Oh, you checked it." We know it's not wet tail.
Yeah.
We know about hamsters. Yeah. We're pretty sure it's a stroke.
It's either a stroke, a heat stroke, which, to be honest, because
it's been winter.
Yeah, just because we've come out of winter and we had to keep taking medicines freezing cold, it's definitely not a heat stroke. The other things that it could be,
and he's sort of weak down one side, which sort of suggests a stroke as well. It's sort of is favouring his right hand side.
I mean, interestingly enough, they said diabetes for some strange reason on the shaking.
I can't see it being diabetes.
Also, I didn't know that diabetes, according to the internet, can be caused by just having bad living conditions.
Yeah.
So if they're just living bad,
but he doesn't have bad living conditions. He has great living conditions. He's well looked after.
He is. We've had quite a few hamsters, to be honest. Yeah. It's not like we're new to having a pet.
No. But you never know. He might be fine.
He might just pull through it. As I said as well to Sharon,
there's not a lot you can do with hamsters. It's not like you can take him to the vet. But what's the vet going to do? Really, it's like just force feed him and say he's either going to live or die.
It reminds me how awesome it was that having fancy mice. But the one problem with a fancy mouse is, do not get a female and a male.
Yeah, or you will end up with a hell of a lot of mice, won't you, Velerious?
Oh, in about 2 months, 36 mice.
We've done that game before, haven't we?
Oh, yes. Jesus. Getting rid of them to all the pet shops, and they're all like, well, they look perfectly healthy, why are you getting rid of them?
All those mouse babies. Oh, God, it got to the stage where they were then eating the parents were eating the babies because there was so many of them. It was like, oh my God.
It was like, oh God, nature is taking its
toll. The thing with mice, you've got to remember, mice are not like hamsters. Hamsters, like,
I know.
They can, you can train them to be quite docile.
Yeah.
Whereas mice, they're fucking bastards.
Well, that's the interesting thing. Fancy mice are literally, they will not bite. If you smell of food like an hamster, they will bite. But if you don't, they will not bite. They are one of the nicest mice you can get, and they're small. So they are nice, but they're not small like dwarven hamsters. Yeah. Which, to be honest, dwarven hamsters are the meanest of the hamsters I've had.
I like doing that. Looks amazing.
I wish it just had like a 3D view, because this would look amazing looking at it from one side.
Yeah. Oh God! Once the scaffold gets taken down, you can actually see it. It will look spectacular.
I mean, there's scaffolding everywhere.
How is the food situation going? Oh God, 55 flowers. They have started
eating
through it like I predicted, so we're going to have to make sure we stay on the harvest regularly. Oh shit, look, everyone just suddenly dogpiled that. Are we out of wood?
Maybe.
Shit, we've just used about 300 wood. Oh my God, Jesus. Okay, so after that we better...
tree farm is done that.
Yeah. We'll have a double chop on the tree farm, I think. Yeah. Jesus. I did not realise we were using up wood at that sort of rate.
How much is that roof? It must be 2 wood per block.
No, it's 1 wood per block, which is quite good. The walls might have been 2, though, because it was the lower.
You're the mathematical person here. So you could probably have a hazard of a guess at how much blocks it's going to take to cover the entire roof.
It's about... It's 19 by 27, so it's like 20 by 26. Call it 20 by 25 for easy maths. So, about 400-ish, 500, maybe 500 blocks of wood, Jesus.
500 blocks of wood, and we've got all the walls that we just did.
Oh! Holy shit!
Did that person die down there?
No, but they've been into the ghost room.
Wow.
We missed it. Oh my God. There he is. It's Rose again. Oh, wow.
The doors are working. I think they're working.
It has
Since we had the doors in, they've been down there 2 or 3 times now, which is brilliant.
It has actually worked.
Look at the state of all this. 685 HP. How much HP?
She killed 2 of them.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then she fled. She must have been low on health. Oh, that is amazing.
That's amazing. Oh,
that is
she
incredible.
does a lot of damage.
Yeah, she can do. If she goes in and she's got a poison attack and she uses a sort of stealth sneak attack thing.
Into it, she's doing about 2,200 damage and taking him down.
Amazing. The good thing is, if she does it alone as well, she might level up like really sort
and she's
of high.
lowest level, isn't she?
Yeah, it could be quite handy.
What does it say about the XP there? Oh, 30% as in 30% to the next level or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's the lowest level? Is it her?
It's one of the barbarians, I think, level 13.
Yeah.
It's her and the barbarian, yeah.
But at least she is fighting. She's doing well.
So yeah, so that is now, maybe the road has actually helped a little bit, as weird as it sounds. For the slight bit that she does use it, maybe it's enough to help.
Maybe, or it's just the fact the doors are working. And since the doors have been up.
Well, the other thing is...
Why? Oh, I thought it paused, but
No, it's just because they're patrolling. The other thing is, once we get the meat production up, they won't get hungry as quick, so they essentially will be able to walk further as well before she has to come back for food. So I think that will be the tipping point, Velerious. That will be where more of the heroes start to get in there.
Well, this is the part now where we're going to start building bigger things in towns, because we've got a nice big storeroom.
I know.
We've got a bit of big wood, big storerooms, big farms coming.
It's pro league towns, Velerious. I think we are now amongst the most professional version 8 towns players in existence.
Considering the fact that most people are probably giving up on version 8.
No one's playing version 8 anymore. We are version 8 fucking professionals, man. Oh, I love it. I do love it.
This kind of love for version 8 is brilliant.
Oh.
I'm keen to get this roof up, though.
So am I.
I'm really keen to get it up.
But it's like, the thing is, the longer this goes on, the more sort of epic Derpsville gets. It's like when we started, this was just a stockpile.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much where everyone lived and slept and ate. And the sort of next to the wheat field was just the masonry and carpentry. And that was it. If you go back and watch those first videos when we started, it's like, just look at how huge Derpsville has grown.
Indeed.
It's beautiful. It is genuinely beautiful, Velerious. And it's like, this is just going to make it even more epic. And then there's going to be farms down here.
It's going to be good.
It blows my mind. It blows our mind how far we've come.
We've come quite a far since we had to exit Steam.
It's got to be one of the most amazing Let's Plays of towns. It's got to be. Because most of the people, I think, probably like abandoned their save when they upgraded. So it's like they never got as far as this. I mean, I've seen some big towns. Ghetto had a pretty massive bloody town, didn't he?
But obviously,
you didn't get to see him build it.
You've seen every part of our building. Every little thing we've done, you've seen, and you've...
Those people who've been here from the start, you've been... Whether you realise it or not, you've watched almost 30 hours of Derpsville being built.
And like the Minecraft guy said, a lot of the things we do will help people.
Oh, yeah.
Like the roofing of doors in version 8... I mean, I don't know if the new version, if doors are still as much of a pain.
Yeah, we don't know whether that's been fixed or not, because as I say, I just haven't had the time. We've been done so much work on the channel, I haven't had time to look at V10 at all.
Well, I've been wanting to play Don't Starve recently.
Don't Starve, because you do like
when I played Don't Starve, I had the enormous inventory, I had chests, which now when I go in my chest, things are stacked that shouldn't be stacked.
Yeah.
I've got 32 stones.
It's a game that's changed a lot since that came out, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because they've been upgrading it every week, and it literally has been every week with these guys.
Yeah.
They have been
I
tremendous.
must admit, they're committed to making that into a hell of a game, Jesus. It's on par with, like, TF2 for the amount of, like,
updates.
For the frequency of new content, yeah.
I also had to go on a TF2 recently with my Don't Starve items. Managed to ham someone as a pyro. A siege, I see.
I'm a bit worried because we're overdue for a proper siege.
Yeah.
There we go. It's primarily spiders, though. Primarily spiders.
It is.
I can't see it being a huge problem. Derpsville is very well equipped. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everyone to the wheat field and make them all soldiers.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good plan?
It does, yeah.
Because we can use the harvest to sort of get everyone into the same area and then make soldiers.
Because the only other way around these sieges really is to turn everyone to a soldier and get them all to patrol to one point.
But you get them here first, and then we can turn them all to soldiers while they're harvesting, and then hopefully the spiders will come over and we'll fuck them up.
Hopefully, yeah.
It's a trap, Velerious, basically, is what I'm saying. It's a tarp.
it's a brilliant tarp. We got Terrorwin on the ball there.
Yeah.
Terrorwin to take down.
So hopefully everyone's going to start making their way over.
We need to get that skull basher at some point.
Good. We have enough money for that, by the way. We're over 15,000.
Yeah.
So next merchant that comes, we could well be in luck. Right.
So merchant in a while, to be honest.
They're on their way. So let's
Soldier it up.
soldier it up, man. Let's fucking do this.
Everybody's
Shit.
going to soldier.
Do we need to keep a person?
Nah. We don't need anyone. Nah. We could turn them all back.
There are
straight
no
afterwards.
citizens in the town. Never mind.
Well, look at them all. They're just hanging around. They're like, we're ready.
Oh, the elf's over there fucking fighting them off already by
Let's go
himself.
have a look, then.
Let's
He's having a run now, though.
Oh, he was just doing some ambushing, Velerious.
Yeah.
He was just taking out their scouts.
You can see us on the map as well now. Really well.
Yeah, I know. And once this thing's fucking built,
The storehouse
it's going to be a
will be on
huge
there, yeah.
square on the map.
And then once we get the farm done, that should be quite a big square, because we'll have fences around it, so the animals can't
The
escape.
rogues are going to goblin. There's another goblin. Here they come. They're all on their way now.
Yep.
So the Derpsville. Oh,
yes.
dog pile.
Look at them go.
The
The spiders are coming, but it's
This
too
is what I
late.
wanted to do, Velerious.
dog pile
Look
is
at
here.
this. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're gone.
Because we don't want them to dogpile us. We want
Yeah.
to dogpile them. That's the beauty of it. That's how you defend against the sieges. Oh, yeah.
That barbarian trying to take down the...
They're going up there because there's some more up there trying
Another
to
caravan has
beds.
come, but we're so busy with this.
It's looking pretty good so
To be honest,
far.
once the siege is done...
Even Ulrich's on the case.
Once this siege
Oh, no,
is
that's
done...
different Ulrich. That was Ulrich de Moutier, not Ulrich Bricks.
I was going to say, once the siege is done, we could probably
It looks like that's it.
turn them all back, and then we'll probably have to end it there.
Yeah. Let me just turn everyone back, and then... Yep, there we go. They're back on the harvest.
And there's a market, but we'll check that next
Everyone's
time.
still alive. We've still got 26. No, that's... Oh, he's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can get him next
He's
episode.
on his way.
I will pause Derpsville. Right, so next episode we chop, do the market, leave him building the roof. Yeah, everything's fantastic.
It's wonderful, brilliant.
So yeah, we'll dedicate this episode to Boris Johnson,
Real indeed.
and we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.